Now, most of you know that the Loam Ranger channel is all about mountain biking. But during this time of the year, when the snow really starts to pile up and the temperatures majorly drop, and I mean really drop, getting outside on a pedal bike is a bit of a tough sell. Here's me, quote unquote, enjoying fat biking. But for those who want to keep their feet on the pedal and the hands on the handlebar through the winter, there's still hope. Enter the ski bike. While the frame looks similar to a regular bike frame, these are purpose-built just for winter riding. Their geometry, their suspension, everything is made for sending it in the snow. Now, you might remember a video we put out about 2 years ago when I hit the slopes for the first time on a ski bike with Rick from Piste Ski Bikes. That was a seriously fun day, and I've wanted to do it again ever since. So I knew I wanted to get out on the mountain with these ASAP, but I wanted to bring along someone who I know would have way too good of a time on these things. So this is Joey. Joey's part of a group called the Flannel Crew, and those guys basically send it all day long, have an incredibly good time doing it. And he just seemed like the right guy for the job. So we put the ski bikes on the car and headed out to Kicking Horse Mountain Resort.
Ready to go there, Joey?
Yeah, man. Get after it.
Which is in the Kootenays of British Columbia, and if you've never heard of Kicking Horse before, you need to get out there. It is one of the biggest out there and has some incredible terrain. And Kicking Horse is actually the sponsor of this video, so a huge shout out to them. Make sure you click the link in the description below to go check out some more info about Kicking Horse Mountain Resort. And when we showed up, they were in the middle of a pretty good snowstorm. I don't know if he's doing that right.
Oh, this is gonna be a day. Oh! Whoa! Whoa! The mustache. So I guess we should start on the Jelly Bean Express, right? That would make sense?
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
All right, just to be safe.
So instead of the Jelly Bean Express, we took the Golden Eagle Express, which takes you all the way to the top of the mountain. So we'll be starting out on our first run on these things at a little over 8,000 feet of elevation. When we got out of the gondola, we were greeted by a major snowstorm. But, I mean, we're there, we've got the ski bikes. I think we just need to send it.
Drift it! Woo! Ah! Ah!
Okay, I need to stop this here and give you guys a little perspective of what we were riding. Here's a clip of what it actually looks like when you can see. To the left and to the right are steep cliff sides that you do not want to fall off of. But at the time, we couldn't see any of it. So things got a little sketchy right at the beginning.
Oh God! Ah! I'm stopping.
Look, that's me almost careening off the cliff.
What the heck?
Once we got past that little section, it was game on.
Woo! Oh, dude. Throw me in, bud. All right, young William. Lead on, McDuff. Wow, these things are sick in the bow. Oh, Jesus. Yeah! This is awesome. Dude, couldn't have asked for a better day.
Within 300 feet from the top of our first run down on these ski bikes, we were already getting the hang of it.
What do you think so far?
Awesome, man. Like, I just got some pretty good turns up there. The pow was
Yeah.
real.
That's sick.
And Joey was starting to learn the finer points of carving the bike.
Oh, there we go. That's how you do it. Okay.
You really need to swing the back end out on these bikes.
Yeah, that's sick. That's easier than I thought. Oh.
But you gotta be careful not to get too cocky.
I got a little too excited there.
A little too nasty on the road.
Things got a little extra intense for a second here. I have never seen a snow gust come up that hard before.
Did we luck out or what? Howdy. Turn your head for a second here. There you go, pal.
Was it twisted?
Oh yeah. No!
So we kept heading on down the hill, getting more and more comfortable on the bikes, and so much so that we decided to start looking around for some side hits. Joey clearly found something.
Just gonna send it! I'm coming! Whoa! My bars!
Well, that was fun, but I think we're gonna come back to that section a little later on in the day and see how we do then. So we just kept blasting runs, falling over, and generally having a pretty freaking good time. We got down to the bottom with smiles on our faces and ready to head back up. The looks in the lift line were pretty hilarious. Hey, remember our last video where I unveiled a top secret action camera? Well, that was the Insta360 1R, and I had it on me for this. You've already seen a bunch of footage from it in this video already, and here's a bunch more. I've had one setup I've wanted to try for a really long time, and I thought this was a perfect opportunity to try it.
That's what I do in my spare time.
Bondage?
May as well go maximum, hey?
Yeah.
Okay, check this out. I think this looks really, really rad, and especially because it shows the steepness to the sides, which you just can't get that feel of steepness from regular action cameras. I'm definitely going to be using this setup more for my mountain bike videography. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments.
Woo! Oh man, this is heaven. Oh.
So while we were taking a bit of a break, one of the people that we were with that day, Heather, noticed a bit of a drop ahead of us, and we definitely wanted to go and check it out.
Check it out.
Will from the YouTube channel Will to Ride was brave enough to try the drop first.
Might be a little too big.
Joey decides to try and send the side hit first.
All right, dude, send it. Yeah, buddy. Smooth. Oh!
And with a group of skiers standing behind us and all the cameras pointed at me, I decided to do the smartest possible thing and just go off the drop straight on.
So fast, I don't think we have to go any further away than this.
Nope, exactly. Trying.
This is all right.
My man.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
See you, boys. Oh! Yeah. I blew a pedal.
Whoa!
Woo.
No. Boom! That was actually pretty sick, though.
Now it was Joey's turn to try out the bigger drop.
I know. It's a little different than when you're on skis or a board.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you guys like famous or something?
He is.
Can I have your autograph? What do you do?
I'm a YouTuber.
Is he Logan Paul?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, can I be in the video if I do a free off here?
Yeah,
Yes.
well, he's in the.
Alright.
Oh!
Yo!
Oh,
Yeah!
Woo!
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, it's perfect. Yeah, but.
Oh.
Woo! Solid effort.
Thanks for going for that, or else I wouldn't have done it.
Sick, dude.
Good stuff, buddy.
That was awesome. We're gonna give her a try.
All right, now with a bit more confidence, we headed back over to that side hit area where we were crashing like crazy before to give it another go.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Oh,
Nice.
I'll take that as a win.
Oh, sick.
I was pretty pumped with that. So we had heard that some of the bike trails that we love to ride in the summertime were skiable in the winter.
Nope.
So we went to try and hunt some
What
down.
do we do now?
This is part of the bike trail, I think.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
I guess just try and stay close, but
Yeah.
man, you've been a
Oh.
master at not being hit by us so far. Amazing.
So So in that moment, we were on bikes, riding a bike trail on a lift access mountain in the middle of the winter. That, my friends, is pretty much the dream right there. Okay, so maybe not that part.
Oh yeah, got it. Oh. Nice.
Well, to go out to Kicking Horse Mountain on contraptions that we had really no idea how to ride at the beginning of the day, to being slightly less of noobs by the end of it, I mean, that's pretty incredible. These are amazing machines, and I really think everyone should give it a try. Another massive shout out to Joey from the Flannel Crew. Thanks so much for coming out and sending it. And to Will from Will to Ride for pointing your camera stick at us all day long. And of course to Kicking Horse Mountain Resort for having us out and for sponsoring this video. Make sure you go in the description and click the link to go to their website and check it out. You will not be disappointed. It's a massive, massive mountain with terrain for absolutely any skill level, from very beginner all the way to some of the most advanced ski terrain in the world. It is really a unique place that you have to check out. So, would you ever try ski biking? Let me know down in the comments below. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, hit subscribe for future videos coming up next week, and I will see you in a few days, everybody. Cheers.